Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve McCrawley coming with another video. Today, some more doubles on the battle spot. Still using this pseudo-legendary, try-hard, whatever kind of team you want to call it. I just have to be a super, like either like a super try-hard or a pseudo-legendary team. Legendary slash pseudo-legendary is what it would really be. Last time we got smacked around a little bit. We're going to instantly find our first opponent here. And we're going to get into this. Okay, a 5-man team. Is going to be Weavile, Sylveon. I need a mega team with Sylveon. I love Sylveon. Well, actually, I need to take a look at what the nerfs to the 8 abilities were. Anyways, we have Weavile, Sylveon, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, and Landorus. Interesting. So the only thing that's what threatens my Suicune is his Tapu Koko. So I'm gonna lead with Suicune. I'm gonna have Landorus in the back. Landorus will be able to take care of Weavile, Arcanine, and Tapu Koko, so I'll have Landorus in the back. Well, I guess I could lead... No, because if he has... No, I don't want to lead, because he'll have... If he leads... So I think he's probably going to lead with Weavile. And what is the question? Because I go Heatran, Suicune, that'd be decent. I'll actually lead Suicune, Tapu, Lele, so that he can't hit me with Fake Out. Unless if he switches in Tapu Koko, which I will... But that wouldn't be that big of a deal. I want Landorus in the back. Hydreigon's pretty good here. I mean, I do have to be careful of the Sylveon, obviously. I mean, but I can still one-shot the Weavile. Metagross is tempting here. What do I want to bring? Let's see. Let me go with Metagross. Just to give me another option to take care of the Sylveon. With his... Because Landorus is going to be able to put in a lot of work here. Even if he does bring Sylveon, I can still... I mean, the Earthquake will do over 50%. Well, I think it would, because Sylveon, not really the best physical defense. So we got Steven coming. Steven forgot his Metagross. Don't worry, I'll bring it for you, Steven. So let's see what he's got. Tapu Koko, Landorus, okay. So, yeah. I thought he would lead Weavile. Doesn't... Okay, so Choice Scarf Landorus. It's moving before Tapu Koko, so it's Choice Scarf. So it's going to be stuck. He's not... Well, he could protect Earthquake, I suppose. He's probably going to have Rock... So he could go for a Rock Slide Flinch here. That's also a possibility. So I'm going to go for a Tailwind. And since Landorus is Choice Scarf, and it's Landorus, I'm going to go for the Psychic into Landorus. Because he can't protect it. He can U-turn it, which is fine. I guess I do... Because he could protect it and switch... Or U-turn it into Weavile. But if I get up the Tailwind, it'll be fine. And if he doesn't... Well, I could go for the Psychic into Tapu Koko, though, to guarantee that I get up... Well, he could Rock Slide and prevent me from getting up Tailwind. But if I get up Tailwind, Tapu Koko is not going to be a problem. So I could protect Lele as well. Could be a Z-move Tapu Koko. Man, now things are always looking more and more grim. I'll go for the Psychic into Landorus. I mean, I could just Ice Beam it after I get up the Tailwind. Okay, he just goes for the Rock Slide. The Flinch, probably his best bet. I mean, he can't really Earthquake either. And Discharge, okay, fair enough. I didn't even consider that. Okay, yeah, I was going to say it shouldn't knock out either of my Mons. He does get the Paralysis. Oh, so is it what, Para Flinch? Is that what he's relying on here? Alright, so Landorus is done for. Maybe not? Wow. But I do get up the Tailwind, okay. Very nice. So I do have to be careful, because Suicune's paralyzed now, so I can't guarantee the knockout onto Landorus with a Scald or Ice Beam. Because I was going to, like, Ice Beam Landorus and then Z-move the Tapu Koko. So I'm considering switching out into like Metagross or my own Landorus here, but I'm just gonna go for a. Let's see, do I want to go for Scald or Ice Beam? I think I'll just go for a Scald into. Actually, I don't even know if I'll outspeed this Landorus. So let me take a look. Suicune is at 210 speed right now. My Landorus is at 157. With the Scarf, that put it up to 220, so his Landorus will actually outspeed my Suicune. I'll go for a Scald until his Landorus, and I'll go for a Protect with Tapu Lele. If not, I'll just get a free switch, which is fine, because I bring in my... Okay, so he just goes straight out for the Rock Slide. Oh, I forgot, I'm paralyzed too. Oh well. I'm okay with letting... Oh, he's probably going to bring me down to my berry. Oh no, that should knock me out. Yeah, I forgot that I was paralyzed. But it's okay, because the thing is I wasn't really relying on Suicune to pick up the knockout here, since I knew I was paralyzed. I'll just bring in my Landorus here. And my Landorus will outspeed his. So here I can go for my own Rock Slide and Z-move into Tapu Koko. And he's net -1, okay. I could... Because Rock Slide does have a possibility to miss. It is true. I could go for U-turn, but that would be resisted. I'm not gonna... I'll just go for a Rock Slide Z-move here. Hopefully my Rock Slide connects onto his Landorus. Even if he protects Tapu Koko, I'm fine. What do we have? I think after this there's one more turn of Tailwind. But unless if he switches in Weavile for Tapu Koko, I should still pick up a knockout on whatever's in. Okay, he stays in. So even if it's Focus Sash Tapu Koko, it's done for. And so this is a double knockout for me. That's huge. I don't know. That Landorus was... I don't know if that Landorus was just bulky or what, but... I mean, I'm not too familiar with Landorus' stats. Not one of my favorite mons, to be honest. But I was honestly predicting the... What's it called? Psychic at the beginning to pick up the knockout. So, at least now, I'll see what his last two mons are, and I can decide what I need to keep around and what I don't. Let's see. So no flinches from the Rock Slides. Well, I think what he only had... No, he had 3 opportunities to flinch me. Let's see, what's... I think he's probably going to have Sylveon. Yeah, there's Sylveon. I don't know if it's going to be... Or it's probably going to be Arcanine, to be honest. Weavile, okay. I'm actually surprised that it's Weavile. Because I thought he would have brought that in, or started with, or led with Weavile. So he still can't hit me with Fake Out. And we have, this is what the last turn of Tailwind right here. So in the back I have Metagross. Metagross can deal with both of these Pokemon just fine. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide and a Moonblast into Weavile. Try and pick up the knockout there, as it does have a Dark type move. Ah, yeah, that's right. Ice Shard. I'm flying, so I'm not affected by the terrain. Did forget about that completely. Just connect on the Weavile. That's all I care about at this point. Wow. Okay. And to add insult to injury. Oh, the crit. Okay. So to add insult to injury, just give me the flinch on the Sylveon while we're at it. Yeah, Metagross, more than capable of finishing off this Sylveon. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted, just for the add the insult to injury. I greatly appreciate it. Give me that RNG. So, stuck into with Rock Slide. I'm just go for a Psychic to end it. Probably gonna see the forfeit here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would have expected him to lead with Weavile if he was gonna bring it. Not really that good of a Pokemon in the back. But maybe he did think I was gonna lead with Lele. But then he could have led Weavile and then swapped in Tapu Koko. I don't know. An interesting team. It only had 5 mons, so I don't know. Well, I'm not even gonna begin to assume why he only had 5 mons, but didn't have to. I mean, I'm glad I brought Metagross. Well, I don't really even need Metagross. I could have brought Hydreigon here, and it would have been fine. So, yeah, see, I don't know. He's just not moving. I don't know if he lost connection or if he's just being a bad... Wait. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I was going to say my time was frozen, but yeah, that's my... Yeah, so there's the forfeit. Okay. So, Hydreigon still... I mean, I didn't need the last Pokemon there. It could have been Metagross, it could have been Hydreigon, it could have been... What was the other one I didn't bring? Heatran, it could have been... Heatran still would have been a good choice there, I guess. Because I'm especially there at the end against Weavile and Sylveon. really good pick. So, I guess well, no. Oh, it didn't matter that Rock Slide, or it didn't matter that I lived the Ice Shard, because Moonblast should have been more than enough, especially since he wasn't Focus Sash. And then I just would have had Metagross to deal with Sylveon 1v1. Or 2v1, 1v2, whatever. I could have beat it. Alright, next opponent, Mawile, Tapu Bulu, Cresselia, Volcanion, Thundurus, Politoed. So, only mega possibility is the Mawile. You got Trick Room with possibility with the Cresselia. He's got a pretty slow team. And so I'll need my Landorus here. Does a lot of work against a lot of his team. I don't have any poison type moves. Volcanion can be really hindered by his Politoed, but still to put in a lot of work, especially with his top two, his Bulu and his Mawile. I want a Hydreigon here for sure. Again, I'll be against almost everything on his team. I'll be able to put in a lot of damage. So I'll lead Suicune. And he's probably going to... I mean, Mawile Bulu would be a really strong lead. He might lead with Thundurus as well. Metagross, not really going to be that good here. I mean, decent coverage, but... he's not... I mean, yeah, just decent coverage. He doesn't have anything that's really that weak to Ice. That's that weak to Steel. That's weak to Psychic. So I'll bring Lele with Landorus, Hydreigon in the back. Hydreigon can put in a lot of work here. Definitely put in a lot of work. Just to make sure... I mean, because he's got good coverage, so if I lock myself into, like, for example, a Dark Pulse, I need to be able to switch it out. So we'll see how well we do this time around. And he's going to have Bulu Volcarona as his lead. Okay. And I got Suicune Lele. So I think he's going to have the trains. Yeah. Because he might be like a slower Bulu. Wow, his Bulu is actually slower than my Suicune. Alright. So, the question is, do I even want to set up a Tailwind here? I mean, his team's not really that fast. I could go for the double target into Volcarona, but he could always protect. Let's see. Choices. Volcanion would have been a good lead here. I could just Heat Wave for free. So let me go ahead. I'll Scald his Volcarona. Let me go ahead and Snarl. And no, because I think he could just go for. Oh, I'm still gonna go for it. I'll go for a Snarl and a Taunt into Volcarona so it can't set up on me. I think he's just gonna Wood Hammer with Tapu Bulu. I think that's definitely a large possibility, especially since he has the train advantage. A Wood Hammer will one-shot me. Yeah, Quiver Dance. No setups for you. Volcarona is really hindered at this point. Now that he's at -1 and he can't set up. And I'm just expecting a Wood Hammer from Bulu here. Substitute, okay. It's a shame I didn't get the substitute. Or I'm glad I taunted the Volcarona over the Tapu Bulu. So, I mean, I can't complain at all. And leftovers, okay, so... Well, it's still going to be able to go for a Wood Hammer, especially since it's behind the substitute. It doesn't take away the threat of it going for Wood Hammer. Yeah, this Bulu is going to be a problem. So let me go ahead and I'll Scald into Volcarona. And go for a Psychic into Tapu Bulu. He can't protect Volcarona. He might end up switching it out. Then he might just go for the knockout here into my Suicune. Yeah, see, I was expecting him to lead at Bulu Mawile. It's a strong lead, but he was obviously just going for the setup with Volcarona. Alright. And the Scald, if I can get a burn here, that'd be huge. Oh, there it is. And Leech, okay, interesting. Honestly, really interesting. An interesting set of I mean, Stall, yeah, but I mean, and I don't have Volcanion too, so I mean, this thing's gonna prove to be a very huge problem. I'm actually but I'm surprised he didn't go for the Leech Seed into Suicune. Maybe because he sees Lele is more of a problem. But oh, so he's probably gonna have Iron Head. Well, he's burned, so that'll be interesting. Let's see. So I wonder if he even has. So I'm gonna go for a Scald into Mawile, and I'll go for a Taunt into Tapu Bulu here, so it can't go for any more of those Leech Seeds or substitutes. The question is well, without the terrain, I probably won't be able to knock him out with a Z move. And even in terrain, I don't know, because it's probably gonna be a bulkier Tapu Bulu, maybe even max HP Tapu Bulu, because it's slower. Okay. So I get off the taunt. So he didn't go for. Well, I don't know why he would go for a Sucker Punch. I don't know if this. Yeah. Oh, because it's I was like, why is it doing such less damage? And I realized, oh yeah, duh, he's Mega now. So he's probably got higher special defense. So there's the knockout and the play rough. Wow, that still is. Oh, that crit. Okay, that still does so much damage. All right, so Suicune is the fastest Pokemon on the field. Man, dude, this Bulu is gonna be a problem. I should have brought Volcanion. Volcanion here, I just bring in Volcanion and go for a Heat Wave. I guess I could bring in Hydreigon, though. And, because he's shown Substitute Leech Seed, Horn Leech. The only Fairy-type move that Tapu Bulu really gets is Nature's Madness, which just does 50% of my remaining health. So let me go ahead. I'm going to have to hope that Scald picks up the knockout on Mawile, to be completely honest. That's really my only option here. And I guess I can just go for a Flamethrower. He does have Volcarona in the back. Well, I'll go for a Flamethrower into Tapu Bulu. And we'll see. Okay, so no switching. Okay, that's over. Yeah, that's well over 50%. Okay, if I have to hope Scald picks up the knockout here, it's really my only hope. Yeah, it does. Okay. I mean, he's gonna Horn Leech the Suicune here. By no means is like, I mean, that's really I think that's the only thing he can even do. Okay. Let's see how much that did. Like 70. Okay, yeah. So one more Flamethrower will do the trick. He is taunted, so he can't protect. He can't sub or anything. Oh, that's actually no, because he doesn't have Leech Seed recovery. So, yeah. Maybe if I got a high roll that last time, this won't, but I do have Landorus, so I can. So I'm pretty much locked now. I'm locked into Flamethrower and Rock Slide. So if he has Cresselia in the back, I'll probably lose. Because here it's just Rock Slide, Flamethrower. I pick up a double knockout, but he has Thundurus in the back, and that's if he has Thundurus, that's fine. If he has Politoed or Cresselia, I'm in trouble. Yeah, if he has either Politoed or Cresselia, I'm screwed, because Ice Beam wrecks both my Pokemon. So we go ahead, Rock Slide and Flamethrower. As long as I connect... Well, actually, I don't even know if Rock Slide will knock out. Okay, let's see what it is. Politoed. Okay. Probably over. I honestly think that's a really risky switch. I feel like he didn't need to do that switch. Well, okay, Volcarona avoids, so I lose. And it's fine. My opponent played pretty well here. I feel like that was an unnecessary switch, because, I mean, if I connect, his Volcarona's dead, and he's just taking free damage on the Politoed. Oh, okay, so he's going for the greedy Quiver Dance. I still might outspeed him. Still the greedy Quiver Dance. Well, no, I guess... Well, I guess it's... What else is he going to go for, to be completely honest? So, I guess it's not that greedy. But, let me hit him up with the Rock Slide and Flamethrower. I'll just double target the Volcarona here. I don't think Rock Slide is enough to pick up the knockout. This flamethrower is going to be doing very little since okay. Yeah, see, if there was no rain, let's see if this. Oh, yeah, that's probably enough. Yeah, gets the crit. Added an insult to injury, like I got the flinch last time. So, I mean, again, I feel like that Politoed switch, especially since he went for the what's it called? The Quiver Dance. I feel like he didn't even, or he shouldn't have switched out Politoed. Because if I connected, see, I mean, again, no need to go for Protect because I could miss, but it's fine. I mean, I wouldn't be, even a crit wouldn't knock out Politoed, I guess. But I mean, again, still, I mean, sure you can finish with the 3-0, but still like an unnecessary need to go for the Protect there. But my opponent played. Let's see what. So what? The Tapu Bulu was a big problem. I did well at the beginning, but once the Tapu Bulu, I didn't use my Z move, which could have been huge. I guess I should have recognized that Tapu Bulu was going to be a problem earlier on, because the taunt was still good. But if I could have picked, if I should have double targeted the Tapu Bulu that one turn. I guess I went for Scald into Mawile and I got, or no, he switched out because I was thinking he could switch and I went for Scald. And I got the burn. I guess if I double targeted Bulu with the Flamethrower and Ice Beam, well, no, because then the Hydreigon would have been knocked out. I needed to get some damage earlier on the Tapu Bulu. I don't know how, but I think I needed to bring Volcanion in that second one, maybe over Hydreigon. But I just saw since he had Cresselia, and it's like he had one Fairy type. No, I guess he had two Fairy types, but Tapu Bulu doesn't have any offensive Fairy type moves. So since I saw that, I was like, oh, Hydreigon could be really good here, and it could have been, but I guess Volcanion would have been a better pickup there, because he had Volcanion, he had Mawile, he had Tapu Bulu, which all get destroyed by Volcanion, and they can't do anything in return either. I quad resist grass, I quad resist bug, I quad resist fire. Actually, I'm immune to fire, but even if I didn't have my ability, I'd still quad resist it. And then with the I quad resist fairy and I quad resist steel from the Mawile. So I guess that's probably what I should have taken instead of Hydreigon. But just since he had a solar team, I didn't even need Tailwind. I could have set up my own substitute. I could have taken advantage of the grassy terrain. I could have just fired off Heat Waves. And obviously he did have Politoed. I think that's why he brought Politoed, was to tone down my fire type moves and to deal with Volcanion. So Hydreigon could have been a better pickup if I wasn't locked at the end there. If I wasn't locked into Flamethrower, if I was locked into Dark Pulse instead, that would have been a lot better. Or even I would have preferred to be locked into Draco Meteor. I might have been able to double target down the Politoed and pick up the knockout. But a couple of good ones. Or I don't know about the first one. The second one was a good one. So good game in my opponents. So that's gonna be it. Enough rambling. I realized what I did wrong, what I could have done better. So it's going to be it. If you have any suggestions for me, feel free to let me know. If you want to battle me, also feel free to let me know. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.